And it's the Bears, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And it's the Ravens will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the Utah head coach at the half, he is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll give it to Parker. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive. 2nd and 3. Parker again. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. And the Utes are marching down the field. Here's a gift to Parker. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. For what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Inside, it's Parker. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space.
There's a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Utes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Gets it out quickly. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
No, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. So you can take the lead with a short field goal here, but you could send a message by finishing this drive with a touchdown. Here's Parker. Absolutely nowhere to go as they stop him behind the line on 4th down.
what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own one on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting the hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
And it's the Ravens want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time
this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
on to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points came courtesy of that 80-yard run to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get...
Makes a grab and room to run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. They go to the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Dampier. They get to him as he throws. Soft spot in the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. The option, the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Well, I guess they call it a free safety for a reason. He was free to do a little ad-libbing there.
And most of the time, you have that guy in the middle of the field kind of reading the quarterback's eyes, playing the quarterback. You could tell he was dialed into the quarterback, saw him, saw he was taking off, went to him, got him on the ground.
The Utes will line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The Ravens have the football, and here comes their offense onto the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
And the defense great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Running inside, it's Garrison. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead he gives up the big safety.
They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Oh, what a move. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down. New set of downs.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
The run inside. It's Parker. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Dampier. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Again, it's Wayshawn Parker. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this team's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Garrison. There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Here we go, ready. Ready, go.
Using his legs, it's Cook. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And it's the Ravens in the hurry-up.
And when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Time to take a shot. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Running inside. It's Bray.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so it can be explosive.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Man, oh man, how about that play by the linebacker? I'm thinking, I got to get the run, I got to get the run. Oh, I see the quick pass, now I got to break on it and go catch this really, really fast guy over here. And how about the job he does, getting him on the ground, nowhere to go. Nice closing speed by that linebacker.
Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
The Ravens have the football, and here comes their offense onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Looking for a gap. It's Cook. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And it's the Ravens are flying down the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground game on the left. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. They'll try the right side. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He's going to be a run out of bounds, and he needed a couple of more steps. They'll turn it over on downs. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Here's the pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
A 6-point game getting very deep in the fourth quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. Fourth down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this.
There's some room. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have one left. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? To the ground to try to move the chains. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And it's the Ravens will line it up on first and 10. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
This has been